tough one. I jumped in the air to get a rebound. Came down out there, landed on somebody's foot, and I know I rode it good. I went back in the game because I just wanted to see. Uh, I wanted to test it, because it hurt it, and went out there for a few possessions, and it didn't make sense to be out there. But we'll see.
It looked like you were under some fairly pain when you were out there playing on it. Is that true?
I mean, it was just uncomfortable. Like I said, I just wanted to go out there and test it.
How did you feel about the team's performance tonight?
I thought we started the game well. Against a team like them, they're not a team that forces a lot of turnovers. They don't play very fast. But I think in the second quarter, we turned the ball over and we allowed them to kind of gain that cushion. And they're solid. They always they're gonna cut hard. They're gonna screen. They're gonna execute well. They're gonna defend. They're smart. They're a well-coached team. And once they build that cushion, it's hard to overcome that because they're so solid and they're such a good team. And we put ourselves in a bad spot. And I think it just kept adding up. We weren't able to gain much momentum.
And when you roll an ankle like that, does your plantar fasciitis come into play at all?
No, I mean, I rolled at the end of the Golden State game. I had the same thing. I came down, I landed on somebody's ankle, and I rolled my left ankle. But it was like, I was able to kind of keep playing. And then, the next game in SAC, I rolled it again, and it was just kind of like irritated. But it was doable. And then you come down with the worst one out of all of them, at the end of this game. So it's tough, but I mean it doesn't affect the bottom of my feet.
Do you have I know it's media, but do you have a sense of how long you might be sidelined, or if at all?
I mean, I don't know how well y'all know me, but I don't plan on sitting out. So the next couple of days, I'm gonna be trying to do as much as I can. But I mean, I wrote it good. I know that for a fact. So I just got to do everything that I can so I can, try to be ready for the next one.
Treatment and whatnot. Treatment and whatnot.
Yeah.
What was Terry's message to you guys afterwards?
When I got back in here, I missed it. But I'm sure it was, what we all saw. We did a lot of things that they took advantage of, and against a team like that, you can't do it. We could have done a lot of things better. So it's tough to win a game like that when you have so many, mistakes.
Dan, besides the winning and losing, does anything feel different from last year?
I mean, our team feels the same. I think it weighs on you. When you try so hard and you want to do the right thing, you want to win. And you get asked so many questions. What's the problem? And we're trying to figure it out also. But our team is the same. When we're around each other, it's the same. I think our attitudes are the same. People probably wonder how we stay positive and still enjoy showing up when it's such a hard time. But I think when you have adversity, you got to stand up to it. When you have hard times, you got to be honest and say, we struggling right now. We having a hard time. We working hard to figure it out. And once we do get through it and times are better and we win games, and we'll look back at this and people will understand why we were able to stick with it and why we remain positive. But you got to stand up to times like this. So when you have success and when things are going well, people will respect you more because you guys look back at right now and you'll remember how we responded and how we acted when things didn't go well, and when it was harder times, and we'll appreciate later even more.
It doesn't seem like you guys are playing the same as far as ball moving, helping on defense and stuff. Can you attribute that to anything?
I mean, we've done it in spurts, but I think in the past we've been much better at it consistently. Over the course of the game, it was like, we had a saying, Blazer basketball, the extra pass, and screen, cut, flow, a lot of that we had it going. And we've had it in spurts this year, in random spots in the game, but It's not just there. You know what I mean? And we know how to play that way, but we just got to find it. Sometimes it's even when you know what you do, it's expected. It's hard to find it. It's a tough league. When you don't shoot the ball well, you want to be more aggressive. And you want to do. It's easy to get away from what you should be doing. We've all been guilty of it, and it hasn't been the same. As far as just how smooth it goes on the defensive end. Just sharp. We just got to be sharper at those things, and we got to just continue to remind ourselves that we got to be much better. And as long as we don't just say, all right, it's too hard, then we'll be fine. We'll work it out. But you got to. This is the hard part, working it out and trusting that it will work out. And I think we do.
And to be clear, there has been no fraying, no finger pointing, no, you guys are still together.
Come on, man. We don't do finger pointing. We don't do blaming, and we don't. It's hard dealing with what we dealing with. But it's all of us. It's on the group. All the blame goes to the players. We the ones out there playing. Our coaches give us a scouting report. It's our job to go execute it. That's the bottom line. And when we know a guy hasn't done something they need to do on the court, today Mo told me when I didn't go under pick and roll, Dame, you got to go under that. We're not chasing over that. That led to a bucket. Kawhi got to his right hand. We wanted him to get to his left. I said, Mo, we don't want him getting to his right hand. So we don't have a problem holding each other accountable, but we don't point fingers. He just invited me to his house to eat tomorrow. So, we going to always keep our group tight, through hard times. And like I said earlier, it's going to feel better, when times get better.